Welcome to Gamer Athletes, coming to you from the End of the World Tattoo and Cigar Bar Studio in Northwest Indiana, the Mount Everest of gaming excellence, delivering all the gaming news and info that you as athletes deserve.
Second run of that smooth black.
Smooth black.
Oh, it's pretty good.
Maybe we'll get sponsored by Black Rifle Coffee. That's the
Wait,
the,
no.
That's the alt-right coffee.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
They'll come out with their brand.
Yeah.
Alt-right smooth black.
How do they even drink it when coffee is black? They hate their
They
coffee.
put cream in it.
Yeah.
Tons of cream.
Yeah, interracial stuff. Yeah. Tackling the big issues out here.
That's right. Bringing all people together. All right. Let's get into the new releases and that coming out.
This is Gamer Athletes.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot the intro again. My bad. Welcome to Gamer Athletes. We are your hosts, Chris Carr and
Dan Martinez. All right.
All right. Yeah. How you doing today?
I'm good.
I'm good. All right.
Same as the last episode.
Yeah. Well, we're supposed to go into the illusion that we didn't record these on the same day.
I didn't break it. Now you just did.
Okay.
I could have been talking about last week.
Yeah, it could have been. Wait, same as last week? When you go up and you meet somebody, you're like, how you doing? I'm the same as I was last week, idiot.
Same. Everything sucks.
It's always the same. In studio right now is Clinton Blackwell.
He's back again.
Yeah, you can say hi, Clinton. You got to give him the,
Yeah. He said, yeah, what up, Jake?
Yeah,
Santos?
Yeah. There you go. He got his mention right away. So now that we got that out of the way, we can get into some gaming news. Now that we got the Jake Santos mention out of the way. Ooh, look, there's two.
I've got some possible sponsors. I got two in mind. I'm not going to talk about them here.
We're not doing the spices.
They're not paying. No, we're not doing the spices.
Yeah, no. I'm not doing that. What is that, lawnmower? Oh. Okay.
Don't give him free stuff.
Don't give him free advertisement. Okay.
Yeah.
Sponsors would be all right.
Yeah,
We'll
try.
Start bringing in a little bit.
We'll see what happens.
You're going to have to charge, though, because
that's what the fuck sponsors are.
Yeah, we have a huge audience.
I know. Look, dude, you can get like 100 people to hear about your business.
Yeah, you can. Hundreds. There's some people in Scottsdale, Arizona that are going to love hearing about your service that you provide in Northwest Indiana.
So, out of those 100, 40 of them already know who you are.
Yeah, 40 of them might be.
Yeah, whatever. Moving on. What are we playing? We talked about Hogwarts. Yeah,
Hogwarts
that's still
Legacy.
going on.
Still
and what's
playing
coming
that.
out and what's going to be upcoming and what came out recently.
All right, Wanted
Dead action, kill everything in the room kind of game. Looks interesting, the video. We'll see what everybody has to say about it.
Do we have the
came out today, Valentine's Day.
Do we have the Wild Hearts on the or not the Wild Hearts?
I don't know. It's probably down there.
Atomic Heart on the itinerary. Yes, we do. We have the Atomic Heart controversy later.
Atomic Heart comes out February 21st.
Right, that's coming out. Are you going to pick up Atomic Heart?
No, I'm not.
thinking about picking up Atomic Heart.
I'm going to play the 10-hour trial.
It does
on Game Pass.
I don't know the gameplay. I mean, it looks pretty.
Looks good.
All right, yeah, because it looks
Very
like
Fallout,
it's got
BioShock.
Fallout, BioShock, first-person shooter, which is kind of. It's interesting. It's based on the idea that Russia didn't go through like the Cold War and collapse and all that, and now they're now they're technologically they instead of them us getting all the Nazis they got them.
Oh, they got them.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because that's how we leap so far ahead as Operation Paperclip. Yeah.
We handled it. Okay.
Yeah, we got all the Nazis. I think they said that in the Best of Us, the movie or whatever about the astronauts. They said we got the good Nazis.
Mm-hmm. Well, I was out of chronological order with this, so it went Wanted Dead 214, Wild Hearts comes out 216.
Yeah, I watched.
Then Atomic Heart.
Okay,
and then we got Metroid Prime on February 22nd, which we will get into each one of these down here in the news.
Okay, I saw some people playing Metroid Prime, early release copies. Mm-hmm. And Wild Hearts, I did see that. Wild Heart looks really good.
Yeah, which ending with you're ruining my segue. Metroid Prime, the last of that list, leads us into the Nintendo Direct.
Oh yeah,
that happened.
Direct. I like how you let off with Fashion Dreamer.
Yeah, I didn't. Did I leave? I didn't lead with
that's
it.
Like your first one that you
Metroid
mentioned.
Prime is the first thing. Look,
okay, Metroid Prime.
Nintendo Direct, Metroid Prime Remastered. Digital came out day of announcement. The physical comes out February 22nd. I pre-ordered it, and the last time I checked, You can't get it anywhere now. You can't pre-order it anywhere.
You can't pre-order Metroid Prime?
It is sold out in almost all outlets.
You can't digitally pre-order
You
it?
can digital get it all. Physical is impossible to get right now. They might come out with more copies.
So are you
but
getting you want to get a physical
I
copy?
I pre-ordered one.
Oh, you pre-ordered a physical copy?
I pre-ordered it, and now you can't get it. It's a 21-year-old game. It got a 90%. Right now, it holds a 96% on Metacritic.
Nostalgia.
It's influential, and it was the 10th. In 2000 whatever, it's the 10th in Wired. Oh, we're talking about Wired again. They had a list of the 15 most influential games of the decade.
Listen, we can't shit on a news outlet and then use them for any.
I know. Well, it's the author. They were different back then, just like we all were.
Oh, So this is
an old list. At some point, they put out. It was the most influential games of the decade.
Really?
Yeah, and they were 10th. Metroid Prime was 10th on that list.
I never played Metroid Prime either.
Really? Oh man.
You know what? I played what's the new Metroid on the Switch?
Dread.
Played that one.
2D one.
I played the very first Metroid, the original one for the Nintendo. And I played
Super
that.
Metroid.
No, I didn't play Super Metroid. The only games I've played Metroid wise is I played that one. I played what was it for the Game Boy Advance, the colored version.
The what?
The colored version of Metroid for the Game Boy.
The colored
It's
version.
in context.
I got it.
Yeah. So I played the colored version of that on.
The color version.
Yeah. Okay. I played the color version of that. That was on. I played that on an emulator.
Okay.
On my phone, and I
You're
played.
losing credit by not playing. You're losing gamer cred as an athlete by not playing Super Metroid.
No, because
that's one of the top 10 greatest games
So
of all
what you're
time.
saying is, if you have an athlete that plays football only, they lose credit because they don't also play basketball and baseball
No, the
professionally.
basketball people don't care. You're saying you're
No,
a
I'm
video
not
game
losing any
athlete.
credit. No.
Video game, not
No,
Elden
athletes-
Ring athlete.
No, athletes based on my ability to just kick the shit out of motherfuckers in video games. It's not based on how many games I can kick the shit out of people in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well done. Moving on.
So, like, if I was like, you're a gamer enthusiast. You're not necessarily a gamer athlete. That's why you're terrible at video games, because you don't develop the muscle memory to play video games.
You've watched me play like 3 video games.
I know, and I watch you play them bad. It was a terrible viewing experience for me.
Yeah, okay. He didn't leave, though.
Because it was too fun to watch.
Yep. Next, you'll probably get this Fashion Dreamer.
Absolutely.
I didn't understand this game.
No, I think it's like a real life look at me sim.
It's weird. A lot of the people, the YouTube personalities that I watch, they they were streaming live the direct, and they're like, "This, I'm not the target audience."
Yeah, no, not
This
the
is
target audience. Yeah, I guess you can so you're walking through the game, and if you see someone who has an outfit you like, you can it's like social media. It's a game that's centered around being a social media person.
It was odd
Or something.
I couldn't wait till it was over.
Yes, I am definitely not the target audience for that.
My
game.
8-year-old wasn't even the top. He was like, "What is this?" And I was like, "Yeah, this is not for us, buddy."
What a great idea for a game.
Dead Cells Return to Castlevania, which is an add-on for Dead Cells, the original game. So it's Dead Cells that just takes place in the Castlevania castle.
Yeah,
and a lot of the lore is in there. Alucard shows up, Dracula, Simon. I'm getting that.
Are you?
Yes.
I
was a big Dead Cells fan.
You're a Nintendo guy too.
It's not Nintendo.
Love Nintendo.
Dead Cells is not a Nintendo IP.
Yeah, but it's coming out on the Nintendo, right?
It's coming out on everything. Yeah, it'll come out on all Dead Cells. Dead Cells on everything.
I'm gonna need to fact check that.
So, by the way, Castlevania is not a Nintendo property anymore. It is a Konami property.
Yeah.
Nintendo was just the publisher.
Right.
So, it's not a Nintendo product.
Huh.
Konami.
Yeah, we talked about Konami, 2 episodes ago? You had a lot of gamer knowledge. I was actually impressed with your gamer knowledge on Konami.
You heard it here live. Yes.
That I was impressed with your gamer knowledge?
Yeah, well,
I said knowledge.
That's why you need
I
to be
didn't
on the
say
show
ability,
to be
gamer ability.
lift up your...
Yeah.
Yep.
You might need help with, was it Shiva? Shiva and
the one time. You helped me one time.
Yeah.
There was no witness. There was somebody in the room.
Yes, there was a witness.
Who was it?
I don't remember.
Perfect.
Anyway,
it didn't happen.
The story goes... What was it? It was Final Fantasy VII remake. Yeah, and you went in, and was it Shiva?
It was Shiva. I was getting my ass handed to me for some reason.
You fought her for like 20 minutes. I said, I'll beat it first try.
I think I was on a double, and I was tired.
Excuses. I went in there and beat it first try.
I mean, I worked a double, and then I was at home.
And then I handed him the
And then
controller
you were
back.
there.
And go, here you go.
Yeah.
Here you go.
I had to take a piss.
No. Beat it
So
first
anyway,
try.
Advanced Wars 1 and 2 Reboot Camp, which was
You know what? That was a good time. That was a good time because you were so
Yeah,
mad
and
when
you
I got
left.
started getting
It
close
was.
to beating that, and you're like, "I hope this motherfucker doesn't beat this. I'll
you
never
hold
live
these
it
little
down."
accomplishments so high, and you just hold
No,
them
that
near and
wasn't
dear to your
actually.
heart
That
for
wasn't
so
a little
long.
accomplishment. That was nothing to me.
Yeah,
just
you're,
yeah.
you're talking about it like it was a fucking major event in your fucking life.
No, it's just the icing on the cake because you're here. It's not like I go around telling other people this story.
Yeah, you're telling Clint
here.
right now.
Well, yeah, but he's here.
And he's laughing.
Yes,
How
he
does that
is.
make me feel?
Listen, facts don't care about your feelings.
Yeah, nobody cares.
No.
Advanced Wars
Hot take.
was on a hiatus because of the war in Ukraine. Speaking of feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah, now they put a date on it finally.
Did they?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the date? April 21st.
April 21st. Probably won't buy it.
What I watched part of the gameplay direct. What's
This is
Advanced,
it. Advanced Wars is a tactical turn-based
All right.
strategy game. It's
I
a
do
remake.
remember that.
It's a remaster.
You know, I was watching this thing, and the Nintendo Direct thing, and it doesn't like none of the games look like they're on the target audience for a lot of those games.
Well,
Tears of the Kingdom.
Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom.
Yes.
Sea of Stars is an RPG, a turn-based RPG that I'm waiting for. So,
God, the turn-based RPGs nowadays. I don't know.
well, they used some stuff from Mario RPG, which was really good combat. It's more engaging. It's not just hit that you can time your defense and your offense by hitting another button. It's just
Okay.
It's more interactive than just hitting a selection in a box.
I think I have rose-colored glasses on when I see turn-based RPGs because I did love the old Final Fantasies, but then when I played Octopath, and I played other turn-based RPGs
Well, that was
since
boring,
then, I'm
man.
like,
that was boring. They announced that Octopath
Yeah, I
2
know,
was in
Octo
that
2.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't list it because both
Octo
of us
2
are like,
it looks good. Like Octopath looked really good. It's just
Visually-
getting
visually
into it was
looked
like,
good.
all right.
but
But I did play a lot of Octopath.
the core
Traveler. I
loop,
didn't finish
gameplay
it.
loop was just boring.
I actually still have your Octopath
I know.
Traveler.
You get that.
No,
GBA?
you won't ever play it again.
Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games on Nintendo Switch Online. If you're a regular subscriber, you get Game Boy games, which is like a handful of them. Tetris, the first Kirby ever made.
Oh yeah, I did see that. I got Kirby tattooed on my leg actually.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, even though I'm not a big Kirby fan, my daughter is, and she wanted to tattoo it, so
Alright,
she
fair
said,
enough.
Like, yeah, so
Game Boy Advance games, you have to pay extra for.
really,
Yeah, you have to pay more per year. The subscription has a add-on that you get 64 games, Genesis games, and these Game Boy Advance games. I will subscribe probably for 1 year just to play a couple of them. that I missed.
Game Boy Advance
I have
games?
a hole in my Zelda resume, and it's on that Game Boy Advance Minish Cap. So I got to play that. That'll probably be next here soon.
all right.
And
Tears of the
big one-
Kingdom?
the big one.
Yeah, Tears of the Kingdom coming out May 12th.
My kid was doing backflips
Over Tears of the
he
Kingdom.
loves it. Yeah. So
I'll have to see what happens when that comes out, and then a couple of the other games this year.
they've
Before
got
we start talking about Game of the Year,
they got 2 copies from me coming. I got a physical, and then I have to buy them in digital.
I think once Tears of the Kingdom comes out, we can start getting into
At that
Game of
point,
the Year
yeah, because
picks,
it's
yeah.
almost mid-year.
yeah. So you
Mhm.
can start being,
Game of the Year
unless
watch.
something comes out that's gonna blow away Tears of the Kingdom or something like that, or if Tears of the Kingdom takes a big shit.
Okay.
Well, I'm just saying if it happens.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm not saying it's going to.
listen, look at all the Zelda games out there.
Right. I'm
Which
not
one took a
saying
shit?
It's going to.
What are the
No-
odds?
None of them really, but
Only one I really didn't
second
like was
one.
Majora's Mask. Yeah.
Zelda.
Zelda
Yeah.
2 Link's Awakening.
Yeah.
Not Link's
No.
Awakening.
they're on the original Nintendo.
Yeah, Zelda is a
Genesis,
side-scroller.
did not-
It's weird.
yeah. Well, but it was top down, but then when
Yeah.
you went into the
Town.
it got side scroller.
Strange.
I do like watching the guys speed run that
Yeah, there's
because there's like weird tricks you can do
Mhm.
that like put you in weird spots in the game that allow you to leave and
bad
whatever
Japanese
going. It's weird.
translation.
It's crazy though, like when like the speedrunners, especially in those old games, do these movements that procedurally break the game's,
Yeah.
thought process or whatever, and like kicks you out somewhere crazy. And like the fact that people find some of these little tricks it's pretty amazing. So what is this?
This is the MPDs for January. This is the sales. This is physical only sales. This is the top 10 games for January.
That's crazy that Dead Space is that high.
Would you have guessed
Physical
that
copies.
first one, Clinton? Would you have guessed that would have been the number one game? On
Call of Duty Modern Warfare
Cock of
always
Duty.
sells. Always sells
Yep.
like crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, even though it's been the same game
It is.
for the last.
Unlock these parts for this gun.
Yeah.
You want a new color? You gotta do this.
That's-
Your colored guns.
Yeah. They have lots of colored guns in there.
Yeah.
Different color guns.
Yeah. Colored.
Yeah.
Number 2 is Dead Space.
Yeah, I'm not actually shocked at Call of Duty.
Look at it's the same.
Yeah,
the
Madden,
top 5
FIFA.
are pretty. Call of Duty, Dead
Yeah.
Space. We contributed to that. Madden and FIFA.
Yeah. You know what I was thinking too is that
Fire
like
Emblem.
I'm talking about being in a in an echo chamber, but we have a tendency to shit on those 3 type games: Call of Duty, Madden, and FIFA.
I don't dislike Call of Duty. I'm just tired.
I just wish it was a different game.
I'm tired of Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I
I wish
played
they'd
it
innovate.
so much that I'm just like, I'm
Yeah.
done, man. Like, I've had enough.
Yeah.
Just like Fortnite. I had my fill.
Like I haven't played a Madden game in
97, dude.
a lot of years. I miss
Yeah,
Tecmo Bowl.
yeah.
I've never played a FIFA game.
And an NBA Jam, Super Nintendo. I didn't play anything on like newer consoles.
So I was watching something that was talking about this kind of stuff right here. Your sales figures, and why AAA games are
Well, they're my sales figures.
the sales figures that you put on here.
Yes, I got you.
Why AAA game studios are just spitting out the same shit all the time. And that's, if you look at these numbers, that explains it right there. Because there's only 2 out of this list. So it goes Call of Duty, Dead Space, Madden, FIFA, Fire Emblem, Elden Ring, Forspoken, God of War, One Piece Odyssey, and Pokemon Scarlet. So out of those 10, what is it? One Piece Odyssey,
Yeah.
Elden Ring, and Forspoken.
One Piece is based on a license, but the only like original IPs on there are Elden Ring and Fire Emblem.
And out of the games, the number 1 sellers of last year, I think it's out of the top 20. Yes, only one of those games, which was Elden Ring, was a brand new IP. And arguably, I think Sonic, what was it? The last Sonic game that came out. I had heard some
Frontiers.
Yeah, that it changed the formula enough that maybe you could consider that as not exactly.
Yeah,
but it's
a
still
remake. It's still a franchise.
It's still yeah.
But look at 2 Bandai Namco games, 3 EA games. Look at Sports and Dead Space. So Dead Space was a big one for them, and they lean into their sports games, but they make great single player games. Because Fallen Order, Jedi Survivor is going to be an EA game,
and the last one was pretty good.
But it's Motive. Motive is the company that did Dead Space. Forspoken, it made it. People were mad that made it, and Hi-Fi Rush didn't. But this doesn't include digital games.
Yeah, I don't know why they would be mad that Forspoken made it.
not.
Forspoken had the hype. That's who bought the physical copies.
Forspoken is discounted heavily in China right now, or Japan. It's like $30. Yeah,
and that's weird being a Square Enix game.
It didn't do well. It did not hit the numbers, man.
Yeah. So speaking of Zelda, except for there's a little bit of a caveat to this story. Zelda should be the biggest download for Switch.
The biggest file size.
Yes. Witcher was bigger, I believe, than this is going to be. But this is not a not ported game. This is going to be the largest
first party Switch release. That's where the caveat lies.
Yes.
It's not the biggest Switch game on the Switch. It's just the biggest first party game.
Right.
18 gigs.
That's a lot. Yeah, because I think Witcher was 33.
The first Tears of the Kingdom was 12. Or not Tears of the Kingdom. Breath of the Wild was 12.
So it says The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom has been in development for many years and is now expected to be a rather big game. See, but that's good that it's going to be 18.2 gigs. I mean, you're going to get a lot of, you're going to get your money's worth because it's going to, they're not changing the price point. It's going to be $70.
4 gigs bigger than the last one.
Yeah, so the last game was pretty big.
14 gigs.
Yeah. So I'll probably make
$70.
it.
I pre-ordered it. I had to pre-order it.
What comes with the pre-order?
Nothing.
Nothing.
You got to get the collector's edition, which sold out in like minutes. And every time it pops up at another retailer, I'm either too late or it's gone in like 2 seconds. Yeah, now it's $130 for the collectors, but now it's on there for $200 on eBay.
Yeah, you can get it.
Forget it. No.
What do you mean forget it?
No, those are all
Those are all
auctions. They're sitting at $200.
This is a once in a lifetime release for the second time.
Yep. Starfield release date, allegedly, not even allegedly, it was leaked according to the marketplace page for Xbox and Good Old Games, GOG. So on Twitter, you go on and find those images, and you can see at the bottom if you scroll down again. I have a zoom in image. Bam.
June 29th.
June 29th.
For Starfield.
This is what they're saying. Now, I think they took it down. So after this, they came out and they were like, oh, shit.
This might be a candidate for Game of the Year.
Starfield.
If it's good.
As big as...
If it's not buggy.
It's not even... I'm basing that on the pedigree of the developer.
Yes.
Because Fallout and Elder Scrolls are huge.
Yeah.
And they're usually contenders, and it's from the same people.
Elder Scrolls is so huge that they've put it out 10 times now.
It's on everything.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah, and they keep on putting out anniversary editions.
Surprised it's not on my watch.
Yeah,
You can play it on my watch.
I'm actually surprised too.
Yeah. I mean, there's all the commercials they made about it. They made fun of it. It was on somebody's fridge. You can play it with Alexa.
Yeah, your Samsung fridge. Elder Scrolls.
Yeah.
What is it? Skyrim 15th anniversary.
Grand Theft Auto is just as bad. People
they
forget
are
that. It's like 11 years, man. Like, it came out 11/11/11, Skyrim.
Yeah. So yeah, you're working on what, 12 years now?
All right, man.
So, and they've they've released it a bunch of times.
Yeah.
And people keep buying it.
And it's old, and you play it again, you're like, oof, this is dated. You can feel it. Sucks.
Yeah, it's a little on the rough side. But, if you get it for your Switch, you can play it on the go.
That's the only good thing about it.
Yeah. So Dragon Age leak hack and slash RPG.
That's what
They do have some some quick there are quick gameplays,
Dreadwolf.
videos on these. Yeah, Dreadwolf. The game so far, if you're just going off of what you can see online, looks pretty good so far.
I mean, it's divided. Everybody's like, it looks good. Some people are like, I don't like it to be.
What
I
was
want
the
it to
gameplay? They compared it to something. I can't think of what it is.
They want you to be able to, because it doesn't look like you can control your characters the way you want them to be controlled. Like, you used to be able to program their actions and like stop combat and like pick what you want them to do.
Okay.
Before action resumes. But now they're saying it doesn't look like that. It looks like it's going to be more action RPG.
They could just stick with the formula they had before.
Yeah, I mean, that's what makes you Dragon Age. But
yeah. Well, and then Dragon Age 3,
boning.
actually even Hogwarts kind of copied their ability to change their spells and have different, so you can have different spells set up. Yeah. Which I thought was a cool thing in Hogwarts.
Yeah, it felt.
That was all right.
Okay,
You can put on different things. I wish there was an easier way because it's the
trigger?
left and right button. No, it's left and right in the D-pad. Or no, it's the up, down, left, and right. So you can have just different spells.
I wish I could just pull the trigger and change it. And
just scroll through them maybe.
Yep.
Yeah. So you got to play claw just to be able to hit those buttons.
Play claw.
Huh?
Black Monk. Wukong.
Yeah, I am very excited for that game. If it's as good as the way it looks and the stuff that they've shown. Every time. So this is a 40-minute gameplay release. So this goes further than actually this is like 2 weeks old now.
Yep.
But
how long is it? 40 minutes?
This one's 40 minutes.
Good lord.
But like you watch. All right, we're back. Had to yell at the dog there. So anyway, but yeah, Black Monk Wukong, if it's as good as it shows, this will be my game of the year.
I don't know.
As long as the controls are good, as long as it handles well.
I think you're going to be torn between this and Liza P.
Yeah, there's also
a new footage of that.
What is it? Lords of the Fallen too.
Liza P just came out with a new video.
Did they?
Yes.
I might have to look that up.
I watched it yesterday.
Liza P.
It looks very Dark Souls. Very Dark Souls.
Well, that's good.
Like the way you're swinging your weapons and everything.
That's good. Everybody's got it. Well, I'd say everybody wants to jump on the Elden Ring thing, but Liza P and that, where they've been out in development.
It's a video game based on the Pinocchio license. Weird.
Yes. Hey, gotta get
public domain.
Gotta get your IP somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway,
This looks good.
It does.
Yeah.
Black Monk Wukong looks pretty. And this is from a Chinese developer.
Chinese, not many of those.
No. Tencent owns a lot of everything now.
Yeah,
Which
now they're Chinese. Yep.
Yes. So yeah, most of the games that we play now are like
Chinese.
I mean even the Tencent has like shares in like Ubisoft and stuff like that, like part of
They've
it.
got their
What was it that they had? I have to look up the whatever the spreadsheet of it, but yeah, Tencent owns
This is
a
a
lot
long
of American
cutscene.
companies. Yeah,
Are you gonna be able to cope?
no, this isn't a
This
long
guy's funny.
cutscene.
This monkey's great.
Yeah, it's just a quick cutscene, but then you go right into the fighting. But yeah, this game does look fantastic. So,
The snow looks really good.
but yeah, there's a 40-minute gameplay trailer on Nintendo, or on Nintendo, on the YouTube. So
YouTube.
you can go and check that out for the Black Monk Wukong. The combat in it looks great.
Gets a little repetitive. I mean, they're probably not trying to show us everything.
Yeah, they're not going to show you
So
everything.
like he keeps doing the same few moves.
No, not until later on in the
later
game.
on,
You
he's
see,
no,
like, this
that's
is
what
the
I'm talking
beginning.
about.
This
The
is
dragon-
like technically
the
the
dragon
opening of
fight.
the fucking game,
Yeah.
man. You're gonna see the same fucking moves. You don't have
Yeah.
anything yet. I mean, in Harry Potter, you only got one spell to start out with.
Oh, it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
It takes forever to get them.
Yeah, it does. But anyway, so I will definitely pick up Black Monk Wukong, and I'll probably, if it's good, I'll play the shit out of it. So I don't care if they're a Chinese developer, as long as they put
No, I
out a
don't
good
care.
game.
I don't care.
Well, just saying that brings us into the Atomic Heart controversy.
Oh yeah, there's
Yes, there's quite a bit people not liking it because they're saying that if you buy Atomic Heart, you're actually funding the genocide of the Ukraine people.
Yep.
So,
So are you going to fund?
am I going to
Hey,
fund?
you sound like you're going to fund it. Look at them thick ass robots,
oh yeah,
dude.
This was
Yeah,
another.
that's
This was
a
another
day
part
one
of the
buy.
controversy. This is another part of the
thick robots?
controversy. Yes, it was because they're saying there's
Who doesn't want their robots
sexual.
thick?
There's because they're sexualizing. So you have to understand. You have to look at the games through a scope of victimhood anyway. So if you buy this game, you're contributing, and then now that they have they're sexualizing robots.
Oh hey,
And they said that like there was actually a rumor out there that there was going to be a 6-hour sex scene between robots.
yeah, right. That was a
in
rumor.
this fucking
Mhm.
game.
We'll
Like,
see if it's true. Maybe
That's a long sex scene.
I hope there's a long quest line.
Yeah,
that
after
I have to
about-
get.
After about 2.5 minutes of that sex scene, I'm going to be hitting the skip button.
Yeah. Speaking about sexualizing, go scroll back down. Who was that? Who's she?
No, stop
she's
it.
not even related to the article. It's just some
No.
streamers. Okay,
Yeah.
they got me. What is the Atomic Heart controversy?
Yeah. Basically, it's just. So you have Munfish, who is the developer of the game. The guy, the lead developer on this game, I can't remember his name, but anyway, he actually changed his name to be less.
Russian?
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. So there's a guy who lays out
Gamers wanted to know if Russia had been wanted to know Russia had been directly involvement in the game. Who's writing this?
Yeah,
It doesn't sound right. In the game, and they wanted to help fund the game.
right.
Apprehensions were understandable, given
Now-
that the game's concept is about a KGB agent.
Yeah. It's about a KGB agent who's charged with like taking control of. There's like
The robots,
a breakdown in the factory.
Skynet.
Yeah, and he's gonna, and so a lot they don't like it because they're saying that they had a release party for this game or whatever, and there's like old Soviet propaganda that tied in with the game because
Yeah.
this is based on the fact that if Russia didn't get taken down in the Cold War and they became scientifically advanced and they produced AI. So a lot of people don't like this, especially people that want to throw their hat in the geopolitical background of
Highly
Ukraine.
sensitive people
Yeah.
that want something to virtue signal.
Yeah.
So then they made the developer put out a statement. Oh, this is about pro peace. This isn't what we're doing. Then there was the terms of service thing where somebody's allegedly digging into the terms of service for the game and saying, "Oh, you give Russia all your information."
Yeah.
Well, in this world, everybody has their information.
Yeah. if you're on Facebook, if you're on Facebook, the United States government has all your information. They see what kind of porn you like.
They have everything. And China has your government because China has yours because of TikTok.
Yes. So if you have TikTok on your phone, the Chinese government has your stuff. So there was I did see a video that this guy put out where he laid out all of his poor arguments about why this game is bad, but the developers may have some influence by the Russian government on them, but just because that's the price and that's the cost of doing business in Russia. Whereas in the United States, you have a little bit more autonomy.
Yeah,
They're trying to get rid of that though, with all the pressure from different outside people. So,
well, we also think that every Russian is against the Ukraine, and you know what I mean?
Yes,
like that's not everyone in Russia. It's just the developers making a game. Like, hey, man, we're artists. We're not warmongers.
Right. Exactly.
They don't really care.
So so this guy dug into all the people that were contributing money to the development of the game.
Yeah.
And went through and
what a waste of time. A lot of it. Somebody was like, he's trying to on the coattails of the Hogwarts controversy, trying to start up another one.
Yeah, probably.
And get clicks because of.
I don't see this one rising to the same level.
No, hell no.
Because people don't care as much about war as they do about.
Because we'll probably talk about the game and not the controversy if we do play this. It's not going to come back up.
I might pick it up and try it. It looks decent.
It does.
And I'm all for other countries developing more IPs and more video games because then you have more selection to choose from.
It's the 21st. Man, we should be getting the reviews soon.
Oh, yeah. That's, what is today, the 16th?
Today is the 14th, Valentine's Day.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
You didn't get me and Clinton anything.
No, Clinton didn't give me anything either except for being late.
He's giving you his presents. That's to be in his presence.
That's good enough.
That is.
It is. Yeah. I stand corrected. My bad. Sorry, Clinton.
Did he get his imaginary wife something?
He probably did.
Okay.
Or he probably didn't. He's just going to tell you that he got his imaginary wife something. Yeah. Let's see. Diablo 4. We can get into some Diablo 4. Oh, you know what I was thinking? All right. So this game is like this. So I was thinking about this. So every game, the equipment systems and this and that are different. Mm. So this game might have microtransactions in it. Microtransactions.
Okay.
So every game though, the equipment systems are different. The leveling up systems are different. Skill trees are different. But in every single game, you know how that online game store works.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know where to buy the battle pass.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, if you want to buy this cosmetic and this cosmetic and this cosmetic. They're
going to have a season pass? I don't know.
Yeah, but Diablo 3 has a season pass, too.
You don't have to buy it.
Not since you've played it.
I played it not that long ago.
You don't have to buy it?
You don't have to buy it. It's just a season that starts, and you have to complete challenges to get gear.
Okay.
They can. So if they put a transaction where you have to buy the pass, that might not be good with them. Because look at the mess with the auction house in Diablo 3. They shut it down.
I haven't played that game in several years now.
Yeah, they shut it down.
But okay, so it's going to be $70 plus a season pass. I'm not 100% sure if it's going to be plus.
The season pass is probably alluding to DLC because Diablo 3 had DLC that you had to buy for more story content.
And this is going to be, you know how they had the procedural worlds in the third one where not every time you win it was going to be different. But this is going to be supposedly more conducive to online play where they have the static world. So they're going to have more MMO elements
world
in there. Yes. The PvP and more MMO elements for the Path of Exile.
Oh, from like the Path of Exile was
Path
good.
of Exile, yes.
Path of Exile made a big splash.
Yes.
People liked it, so they're going to try and emulate a lot of the stuff from it.
And Blizzard had a big win with Dragonflight, so they're going to try to springboard that into Diablo 4. And so that's the Diablo 4.
I'm ready.
News.
I'm ready.
You're ready for it?
Oh, I love Diablo.
What do you think? Because most of the people, I didn't play Diablo 2. They say Diablo 2 is like
That's the one. I've played it.
It's the GOAT.
I played it,
and
but
Diablo
it's hard
3
to look at.
was a step back.
I don't know. As far as you're building your character out,
yeah, because then Diablo 3 was just a bunch of loot drops and shit.
Well, no, you can mess with your skills and had like I thought it was okay. I mean, I didn't have Diablo 2 to gauge Diablo 3 until I went backwards.
Oh, okay. Because I played Diablo 3, and I didn't think it was too bad.
I liked it. Yeah, we played
had a lot of fun.
I think it's great. I mean, the gear, they fixed it. So I got both versions of Diablo 3. I got the shitty one that when it launched, it was trash.
Diablo 3.
The drop rates were bad. The gear was bad. And then they got rid of the director of the game, brought in someone new, fixed it, killed the auction house, increased the drop rate. The DLC hit, and that changed the game like dramatically. And then they supported it for so long with the end game content. It was just good. It was good. It became a great game again. They made Diablo great again.
Made Diablo great again. Okay, so this is a good story. Live service games are dying in an oversaturated market. So yeah, basically most of the games out there are now live service. If you get them, sell you battle passes, sell you in-game stuff, sell you this or that. But the market is last year you saw that big time with Elden Ring and God of War, which are the two biggest sellers of last year, were single player games that didn't have live service, and I think people are kind of getting a little bit tired of paying $70 for a game and then having to continue to purchase more content on top of that. So by the time you get all that, like your Maddens, Call of Duty,
everything.
And all those
string you
live
along. They want you to play forever. Yeah. They don't want you until the next one comes out.
And this has to do with developers looking at their bottom line, which they're a company, they're supposed to make money, but goes into their bottom line, and not so much the consumer. Is they're beholden their shareholders more than their consumers.
Yeah, especially EA.
Yeah,
EA's the worst.
And as long as it's our fault, really, because as long as we keep buying the games, they're going to keep continuing along the same model.
Not me. I don't like live service games that much at all. I play a lot of single player things, and I just get those out the door. Keep pumping those out.
Right. Shoot. I like Fortnite.
Fortnite's probably the last one I played.
Yeah,
that was a
last live service game that I played. Yeah, Fortnite. Speaking of Fortnite, too, Fortnite is maybe going to introduce a first person mode in Fortnite, which Fortnite actually does the live service game really well.
I see them doing that. Yeah, it's still a giant, but I see them doing that so that they can put Fortnite in the Oculus.
Oh, you think?
MetaQuest, Fortnite.
Yeah, that might not be. I mean, I don't think I'd play it on that.
It'd be interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you have more of the people running into walls and shit.
How do you emote? You have to do the dance yourself.
Maybe you do. Certain it'll read motion inputs, and then you can start dancing in front of people. Yeah. So Fortnite might be introducing.
What is this Lords? I want to get into this Lords of the Fallen.
You want to get into Lords of the Fallen?
What I don't look.
You don't know
much
anything
about it.
Lords
I mean,
of the Fallen?
I've seen it. I just didn't. It
All
didn't. Right. Didn't.
Well, one of the big complaints about Elden Ring is the co-op mode in Elden Ring. That you can only summon at certain spots and this and that, which is something that actually Diablo does really well, where you can just pop in and out of Diablo. So I guess based on that feedback that the developers of Lords of the Fallen got, they are going to make a seamless co-op mode. So Lords of the Fallen offer seamless co-op mode, unlike Elden Ring. So by all accounts, Lords of the Fallen is going to be a Souls-like, in the same kind of vein as Elden Ring or any of the Dark Souls. That same kind of aesthetic.
Yeah.
Yes. The lantern looks cool in that game. But anyway.
Playing co-op mode aligns you with a certain faction. Okay.
So, but the cool thing, I'm actually, like, when it comes to seamless co-op, I'm waiting for Halo to do their co-op
Good luck,
mode.
dude.
Because I like playing Halo with I like playing. We played through the last game with Halo 5. I played through the whole storyline with my son.
You're not gonna.
And I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the seamless co-op mode.
You're gonna put it on the fall,
and then by this time I'll completely forget about it, because especially if we're still, when we're doing the podcast, I'm gonna be looking at playing new games. I can't go all the way back to Halo. I mean, I might go through it a little bit.
I would have co-opted with my cousin, but I was like, you know what? I'm not waiting for this. I'm just gonna play it.
Yeah. So Lords of the Fall. Let's see.
Seamless co-op.
So
Souls-like.
that could be really interesting. Playing a seamless co-op mode in a Souls-like game. So you haven't seen anything about Lords of the Fallen?
I've seen gameplay. It just you see one Souls-like, you've seen them all.
That is so fucking bullshit. See what? Yeah. That's your non-gamer athlete take on something.
Yeah. Will it make a splash? Sure. Will I play it? Probably not. There's other stuff on the horizon for me.
You won't play Lords of the Fallen.
I didn't say I wouldn't. I probably.
So you're talking about how good Liza P is?
No.
Oh, Liza P.
Liza P looks good.
Yeah, but
it has my attention.
Lords of the Fallen, you're like, I'm not even gonna play it. What if it has
am I
seamless
supposed to like
co-op
every
mode and you want to jump in with me and play co-op
Souls like?
mode?
I'm supposed to be like, yeah, man, it's fucking cool.
Yes.
Well, I'm not you.
Yeah. No, not every Souls like I'm like that. I played some. There's some dead ones out there.
Sure.
But like Thymesia was a good Souls like.
Thymesia. That still sounds like a stripper's name.
Yeah.
And hitting the stage is Thymesia. Get those dollars ready. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's see. Do you want to go over?
I should let Clinton say that. That would have been better.
Yeah.
Hitting the stage is Thymesia.
Yeah, he'd have a smooth voice for that.
Yeah.
You ever thought about doing that, Clinton?
Thymesia. You want to be
being a stripper
booth?
announcer, stripper DJ?
What up, ladies?
He's getting those bobble shoulders going.
You have to fight them all off.
Yeah.
Get out of here. I'm married. I got a girl.
See, the good thing is though, he's not really married. He's got a fake wife out there.
I got it. Yeah.
Yeah. Nobody's met her.
People that he's known less than you have met her.
I know. I'm
he's
feeling
known for less time than you. Yeah, I got it. It's fine.
Yeah, I don't know.
What is V Rising? I've heard of this.
This is
another one.
Vampire Rising. Game Pass 3 million sold. Is adding castles with multiple floors.
Oh, I did hear about V Rising. I know what this is. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a new vampire game.
It hit. It made a big noise, and then it kind of just fizzled.
Yeah. So they're going back and adding more stuff to the game. Mm-hmm. So it's V Rising. Like I said, that I saw that on there.
It looked interesting for a minute.
Yeah.
It's hard to stay relevant when all these big games are coming out.
Here's more Elden Ring news from Software.
Armored Core.
Yes, for the Armored Core. Are you going to play Armored Core 6 when it comes out?
No.
Mm-mm. Okay. Anyway, they asked the developer in a post Elden Ring studio what they, and they're talking about what the things that they learned from the success of Elden Ring and bringing those into this game.
Dark Souls, Elden Ring has changed the team and level of experience.
Yeah.
Making Armored Core game the best it can be. Yeah.
That's
what studios do. They learn from their other games and
and
GTA is renowned for that.
What renowned?
Rockstar Games.
Yeah.
Because they make games in between their main games that tests tech.
And then they
Rockstar Table Tennis
on that.
LA Noire tested facial animations for their next game. This is a long time ago, but
yeah,
it was all test work.
So let's hope these don't end up From Software doesn't go the way of the AAA. Garbage heap that we have. I'm just talking about. Well, I don't think EA's in a sophomore slump anymore, or Ubisoft. Are they in a sophomore slump right now?
Well, they're hated lately.
Yeah, because they keep on putting out the same horse shit
and the bullshit inside their studios. But
like they're like they go into a board meeting and they're like, you know what?
Put the same shit out.
What are we gonna develop this next year? Like Assassin's Creed.
Like, I don't know, man. I'm hungover from the yacht last night. We got to just put the same shit out.
Yeah.
Like, just call it something else. Put a new subtitle underneath it.
Like, even like, what was it? Oh, shoot. I have it around here somewhere. Ubisoft, what's their one game that they have? Watch Dogs. Even a lot of the Watch Dogs, their gameplay and everything from that is similar to Assassin's Creed.
Oh, yeah.
And it's all just like
towers.
Just copy, paste, and
icons on a map.
Yep.
Like, I don't know. Well, do French people drink White Claw?
Well, it's
like
not just French people.
They're all hungover in the boardroom, and they're talking about.
They have a North Carolina studio, or is it North Carolina?
Ubisoft is worldwide.
Yeah,
but
Charlotte.
Their main shareholders are. It's a French company.
Yeah, French. They have their Montreal branch too, which is also probably French.
French Canadian.
Yeah, French Canadian.
So
yeah, anyway,
cocaine and maple syrup
cocaine and maple syrup
together. Put that shit on a baguette. I don't know.
How do you snort maple syrup and cocaine?
I'll bone up on my French insults after this episode.
Frogs. That's the only one I got.
Yeah.
And they like a lot of gravy on their food.
Yeah. A boot. What's it all a boot?
Or that's just French. Canadian, yeah, you have Molson's and hockey.
Yeah.
Yeah. And croissants.
Poutine.
I like poutine though.
You
Pretty
would.
good. Maybe I would.
It's cheese.
No, it's French fries too. And anyway, Phil Spencer. So this goes into Microsoft laying off 10,000 people, and 343 got rid. They are trimming the fat over there.
Restructuring.
Right. So this is Phil Spencer's the CEO of.
He is
Xbox.
he's the man at Xbox.
Yes. So after a mass wave of 10,000 layoffs at Microsoft, the impact among other Xbox teams is 343 Industries. Did you watch, if you watch the credits for the Halo game, the amount of contractors and shit that they brought in for 343, it's like no wonder that game was a fucking mess.
Well, a lot of people, there's games that are, I can't remember the one. You play it and the game's good. It was Deus Ex. Mankind Divided, that had contractors working on it that you felt the game was okay. Then you get to bosses and they contracted the boss fights out,
and they
feel totally different than the regular.
That
game.
would be weird.
Mm-hmm. It was weird.
But yeah, that's one of the reasons why Halo was a giant mess. Was 343 has run Halo into the ground anyway. But the contract. So anyway, the Phil Spencer on. Phil Spencer first celebrated Halo's initial launch, saying that 343 did a really good job developing the Halo game, but he followed up by acknowledging it did not hit our own bar.
Yeah. Well,
so
their bar for
you're
Halo's
on
high.
fucking notice, 343.
No, I don't think they will be. The creative director left, Bonnie Ross. She's gone.
Yeah.
She stepped down or went on to other things, but she was the head of that, the creative director for like the last two.
Okay. So, so that's but 343's been pretty. God, the last Halo, man, it was pretty disappointing.
Here it is right here.
Launch of that.
It's creative. It's seen as a creative leadership exodus in the last year since launch. So Bonnie Ross, she was the founder.
Are they really creative?
Of 343 Studios.
Are they really creative?
No, there are people in there. You can't,
yeah,
base this game on who's creative and whatnot after whoever is getting final say in what goes into the game. But the multiplayer lead director Tom French, lead narrative designer, man, all these people left. Joseph Staten,
the multiplayer in that game was kind of a joke, so that might be a good move.
Yes,
get that fucking guy out of here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're not gonna have seamless co-op for Halo.
Yeah.
We're not going to have split screen.
Controversial progression system, the canceled split screen co-op, and the delays to Forge.
And that was the one thing about the canceled. That was the one thing that they said before this game was ever like really released. She came out and said, "Hey, this will have seamless co-op."
And that's why she left. She's like, "You made me look like a fucking idiot on stage."
No, she made herself look like an idiot.
She was told that it was.
She
had to go out on stage
and
say
she was
told it was ready, and then I'm out of here.
Yeah, they strung her up for that one.
Because Bonnie Ross is all right.
Took her to the gallows. What are you basing?
She's all right looking too.
Yeah, see, that's what you're basing it.
Is it?
Of.
I have a sexual appearance, like her.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If she looked like Frost, I'd be like, yeah, she's good.
Yeah, get rid of her.
Get rid of that ugly.
I know. Listen, Frost isn't here to be easy on your eyes.
You're right. Either is Bonnie Ross.
She's not. So just because she might be, I haven't seen a picture of her.
Bonnie Ross?
Yeah, well, no, I've seen her in her interviews, but I didn't view her as a sexual object for me to be leered at.
Well,
I just wanted my seamless co-op or my split screen. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did you put this in here, the deepfake streamer porn?
I didn't put that in there. I don't even know what that is.
Oh, okay. This is a controversy. I don't know if you know who. What is it? Who is it? Ludwig. He's a YouTube guy, but anyway, his one of his friends was watching deep fake porns of his girlfriend.
All right.
Yeah, there's some juicy controversy right there. But anyway, he got caught doing this.
We're getting to the funny stuff.
Yeah. This is kind of funny, but this goes into the AI. Look, she's upset.
She's among the victims of the deepfake porn site and vowed to sue it.
And actually, the deepfake porn site is now down. But anyway, people were watching Pokemon. Sweet Anita, and Maya Higa, deepfake porn.
They had no Amaranth on there? Shit, Amaranth's already practically doing porn.
Yeah. Well, these streamers aren't doing. They don't have an OnlyFans. No.
Oh.
So you have to pay to see the fakes.
Okay, see the Pokemon.
Yeah.
Put a lot of Pierce on there.
Right. So what's your opinion on deepfake porn?
I don't care.
You don't care about it?
It's not on my radar.
Would you watch it?
I don't want anything.
Would you watch deepfake porn?
I don't want to think.
Would
I
you?
want deep, but I don't want fake.
I mean, what if they had who were you just talking about? The
Alana
developer
Pierce?
for 343?
Bonnie Ross?
Yeah. What if Alana Pierce?
No.
What if Alana Pierce had some deepfake porn out there?
It's
Would you
not-
go
but I know
violate
my
her
brain
rights? Would you go
knows.
violate her by doing that?
Not
Watching her
deep-
porn?
I wouldn't violate her deepfake porn.
That'd be
No.
a violation.
No, I don't want it. I know it's fake.
You know it's fake.
Yeah.
So if she started an OnlyFans, Alana Pierce started an OnlyFans.
First customer.
You would be their first customer.
First one.
Okay.
The only person that might beat me is Jake Santos.
Yeah. Like you heard it. You heard it here first.
Oh, that's 3. We have mentioned you 3 times. Clinton's
Yeah,
counting.
so now he has nothing to whine about.
Of course he has something. He'll always find something.
So he'll
to
be
whine
mad that
about.
Clinton's here now.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like,
I
when are you
told
guys
you.
gonna invite me over?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Sure. He's going to come out at 8:30 in the morning.
No, he's up early. He's a military man.
But he works straight days, so he's at work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. He'd call off though.
We can get him on
You
the
think
phone.
he would call
we can get him
off?
on the phone.
We could. I thought about getting Jason on the phone for his take on
All right,
Hogwarts.
doggy.
Yeah, for his take
Yeah.
on Hogwarts Legacy, since
Yeah.
he's more of a normie gamer. He said he's not looking at the ceiling
Normie.
anymore.
Yeah.
When he's walking
He's
around, he said
increased
he's-
his skills.
He's getting his
Yeah.
controls under.
Mhm.
He's got. With my help, he's good, but with my help, he could be the best.
He could. Nope.
So, yeah, a lot of these girls are upset that they're.
well.
I mean, I'm not sure. I'm a dude, so, but I think as a girl, yeah, you'd feel
I
violated.
mean,
if
it's
somebody
not
showed
really
you
your
them.
body. I
know
get
it's
it,
not really your
but
body,
it's just
but
your face.
It's the
I
same
mean,
thing.
I'd be flattered.
Yeah, it's like
I'm like, did they give me a big wiener at least?
they probably would.
If they deep faked me,
well, I guess you
give me a
have
big
to.
ass hog.
Then I guess you wouldn't be like, this is an accurate representation.
Yeah. Why'd they make my balls so big?
They just made your wiener really small.
What
Made your
the
balls look
fuck?
huge. Speaking of online drama, too.
Yeah,
Did
Mr.
you see that
Beast.
Mr. Beast cures blindness.
Yeah.
So he cured 1,000 people of blindness.
When did Mr. Beast become Jesus?
I think he's always been that. It's
think
just his time.
He's modern day Jesus.
Yes.
Yeah, you might be right.
But he does a lot of different things to help a lot of people.
He helped someone get their blindness cures. He didn't go out and say, "I cured this."
Yeah,
kid.
he didn't tap him on the head.
Yeah, and
See,
be
people
like,
are mad.
and push him on the ground and like,
Right. So people were mad about this, saying that, well, he didn't have to make YouTube videos about it and this and that, but he made the YouTube videos to get clicks so that he can help more people.
right.
Inevitably.
It's a tool.
So it seems like even curing blindness, it doesn't go without its own haters
So
in nowadays world.
I watched Asmund Gold talk about it, and he had some, and they talked. There was an article he read that was
Yeah.
dissing
I actually do have that article. I think.
Mr. Beast thing, right? So he cured
Yeah.
blindness, and they
This
called
is
this
it.
guy said it's systematic ableism.
Yeah, would you fucking
What
the
the fuck
mental
is that?
gymnastics you have to put yourself through to fucking come to that conclusion.
So of course he's like, Asmund Gold stopped dead in his tracks. He's like, wait a minute, systematic. So he's an abler because he's trying to make people with disabilities
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
So he's like, Jesus is the original abler, like abler.
Ableist?
Like ableist, yeah. So he was going around curing people, like, check it out what I'm doing. Look at that. Look at that.
Yeah, so surgical procedure to cure blindness. Let's see, where's the poll question? This.
It's yeah, TechCrunch. Yeah, this is it. It's
Yeah,
just so
this is him.
stupid.
Yeah, I saw it. It's like how much of a dark souled piece of shit hater in life do you have to be to get mad at somebody for curing blindness?
And that, or helping a person cure their blindness and being like, oh, you're just doing it so you can get clicks.
Yeah.
Or you wanted recognition. No, man, he's just helping people.
This is that kind of guy.
You're shitting on him.
This is that kind of guy. He's standing over there on the side when you're helping an old lady across the road. He's like, look at this fucking tryhard.
Yeah. Look at this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, helping old ladies.
Yeah. What a piece of shit.
Yeah, that's cliche.
Why don't you help? Fuck you, you're not helping all the old ladies across the street.
Cancel this fuck.
Fucking guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, these people are just so bad. I don't know what goes through a person's mind to write this article.
Yeah. This article is funny. Like when Esmeralda read it, I was like, oh my God. Like on one level, disability being viewed as a failure of the human condition is technically correct. Yeah, it's correct.
Yeah.
You are literally...
You're blind?
Yeah. Well, you have a disability, which makes people... Somebody that can see is superior to you because you have the power of sight.
Whoa.
But naturally superior. Naturally.
God. Calm down,
Like,
Goebbels.
I might as well be like a fucking mutant with extra powers.
Extra abilities?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Got real
so
dark
like
there.
so someone, let me help this guy and give him sight. Whoa.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing?
I
want him below me.
Yeah. I, for one...
Fuck that.
I, for one, think what Mr. Beast did was a good thing.
Yeah.
I hope he continues
if you couldn't have sex and he helped you cure your ability
to have
to
sex.
not have sex, your inability, he'd be praised.
He'd be
Do you
fluffing
think
me?
those same people that are bitching about this blindness would be like, he's doing the Lord's work?
Yeah. If he was fluffing me? If Mr. Beast made a
I didn't
video?
know if that... I wasn't saying that
Well,
that
he said
was
he'd be helping me have sex
like, you couldn't. And then he helped you
by fluffing.
curing it. Like curing whatever ailment it is. It's fucking made up. It's metaphorical. Stop trying to find a real thing.
Huh. Oh, you got in the weeds there a little bit on me.
I did.
Yeah.
What prevents people from living?
You always got to go to something perverted. Sick bastard.
Yeah. Oh, me.
Yeah. I don't ever do that.
I didn't put that fucking deep fake porn article in
Well,
there.
that was just a news story to cover. That had nothing to do with perversion. You sick fuck. All right. Well, all right. Let's get. Speaking of this, we're gonna go right into another one. Oh, because this is fucking great.
Because we're short on time.
Yes, we are. But anyway, here we'll get into the fuckery. Ooh, I gotta find my sound effect for my fuckery. Is this it? Yeah. This is the fuckery news sound. I gotta put something after this so it's like when it goes boop boop boop, it goes fuckery.
Oh my God.
It's like fuckery daddy.
No.
No? You don't like that?
That was
huh?
disturbing.
Oh, okay. All right,
The daddy part threw everything off. Jesus.
Well, what if I said Poppy?
No.
Hi, Poppy.
No. That's
Fuckery
worse.
Poppy.
That's worse on 2 levels.
All right. So anyway, 38J Instagram models boob pops.
Like blew up. It explodes.
I put exploded in there.
Implant burst / pops / explodes.
Yeah, it burst. Look at the picture
Oh my
of this
God.
woman, though.
Look at that.
I have to put this. We should put this on the Twitter.
It's almost as bad as her lips.
God, that's huge.
What the fuck is going
This
on?
lady's had more. She's got more plastic in her than a
What?
than
And then entire Toy
like
Story.
a 92 vet. A lot of plastic. God. So anyway, so supposedly
She's hideous.
She is awful. This is like plastic surgery gone wrong.
I'd take Frosk over this chick.
Absolutely.
Oh my God.
Those are massive knockers. Look at the size of those.
I would call this. Would you call this a mental illness?
Yes.
Yes.
Definitely a mental
Clinton
illness.
says yes.
This is definitely body dysmorphia right here.
Unclear what caused Mary's implants to rupture.
Each
She's
one,
not saying.
Yeah, each one of her tits is bigger than the gas tank in my Forte.
This is the best. Oh, it's unclear what caused one of Mary's implants to rupture. She's not saying, but she's also considering reversing surgeries to other parts of her body,
She needs
including her butt.
No way that.
What?
There's no way that butt is fake. No way. That thing's all natural.
Wow.
She squats for sure. For sure. So, I just thought that was pretty hilarious.
That's pretty
right
gross.
there. All right, and then our last fuckery story here. This is an Australian guy. Wife devastated after her husband refuses to forgive her for farting in front of him once after 9 years together.
He won't let me forget it.
Yeah. She farted one time. I, for one, don't live in this. I don't have this problem. My wife has never farted in front of me. Not
Really?
one time.
Okay.
Never.
Oh.
Not once. Look, Clinton's shocked. Shocked. I think I would be I would be right alongside this guy.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, holding hands in solidarity against women farting. It's disgusting.
It happens.
It's disgusting.
You've never had like
No, women don't fart. I don't think my wife's
Like
even
a-
shit either.
a one night
We've
stand.
been together.
You're
Yeah.
out with a chick all night. You go back to a hotel
And
room
she's
and
farting on you?
She's sleeping.
And she
she's knocked
farts?
out. She's drunk as hell.
That's
She
disgusting.
falls asleep, and it's just
I'd
ripping
wake her up.
ass.
I'd be
Really?
like, I'm out of here, pig.
I
You're disgusting.
like, whoa. Like,
Yeah.
Wow, she's very comfortable.
Ugh,
Yeah.
it's terrible.
I mean, you know beer makes you fart. Alcohol makes you fart, dude.
I don't know.
You don't know?
I don't have that issue.
Come on.
I'm gonna fart right now.
Yep.
Anyway, it's just funny though. A wife is at a loss
For what to do.
what to do after farting in front of her disgusted husband. I wonder if he farts.
Disgusted. Like,
Yeah,
of course he farts.
yeah.
It's disgusting and unladylike.
But if he if he farts though, I mean, you can't really tell her not to.
Right. Well, yeah.
I mean, I can understand if she's like just farting all the time, but like once in 9 years, I think that's allowable.
what if his wife was a transgender?
What if it was a
She
dude?
could fight then, right?
Always comes back to the transgender debate, doesn't it?
Every time.
Everything, yeah, all has to be viewed through that window now.
Yeah,
this is the world that
It
we live
spikes people's ears and they start paying attention more.
in. Oh yeah, it fucking hits that algorithm and just
Mm-hmm.
spikes up.
Takes away all monetization.
Emma told Kids Spot she has always known Rob hates women farting and burping. Wow. Yeah, for the duration of the 9-year relationship, she made a conscious
That's crazy.
effort never to do either in front of him.
That's crazy. I just talked about this.
She just fucking let one slip one day, and he's like, divorce.
I'm like, no way. The first date, I'm going to hold it in, maybe. After that, I'm not getting no stomach ache.
Yeah, what if she farts on the first date? Does it
I
depend on
don't know.
how hot she is?
I'll tune in for future episodes.
Yeah,
I don't
like if she's a 10, you're just
Now,
like, all right,
It's
whatever.
happened. And
Whatever,
I've been-
sweetheart.
you're like, oh, shit. What do I do?
I think the first time I farted in front of my wife, we were at the Passion of the Christ, the movie.
Oh.
Yeah, so I was farting, and I was like blowing it. I was like, like that. Like, so she would, and then finally, like halfway through the movie, she looks over at me. She's like, "What the hell are you doing?" It's like nothing. Don't worry
Fan
about
of
it.
fart.
So
That's funny.
Jesus is up there getting fucking just
Yeah.
whipped. They're whipping
Yeah.
the shit out of him. I'm like,
Yep. You had such a strong feeling for that scene that it upset you internally, and you
yeah,
had to let it out.
yeah, I got
get
the
it.
nervous
I get it.
farts. I'm like, poor Jesus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Jesus.
But that was the first time I farted in front of my wife.
I don't have those memories. I just know there's been days where I'm like, oh, I better hold it. And then
Well, this is a pretty
now-
big memory. I mean, you're watching Jesus getting strung to a cross or flogged.
I didn't go
They
to
had
that.
you didn't go to that
I
movie.
didn't go to that movie, no.
You're a terrible Catholic. You're a terrible Christian.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
It was a decent movie, I guess. I don't really remember. I haven't watched it since, so
Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, that was that.
That's funny.
Yep. Do you have anything else to
Farted.
add for
No,
today's gamer athletes?
I got to split.
Yeah, you got a heart out. So, all right, follow us on the Instagram, at gamer.athletes on the Instagram, Twitter, gamer athletes PC.
Yep.
Podcast. We're over there on YouTube.
YouTube comments.
Right. And remember to leave a 5-star review on Apple, and we'll read them on the podcast. So,
Put some links in those YouTube comments for some fuckery, maybe. Maybe we'll read
oh,
those.
yeah.
You know?
Any
Let's
comments?
engage
Yeah.
with
Link
the,
us some
with
stuff.
the audience member.
Yeah, the funny, yeah, especially for the fuckery stuff.
Yeah, go ahead. Throw them in
that's
there. We'll
like-
pick one.
Like researching
Sure.
fuckery topics
Sure.
is one of the hardest ones
Yeah.
for me to do. Gaming
So
news, it's everywhere.
If you
but
get them
like,
to do it,
because you have to
fine.
find some outlandish
Yeah.
shit. So, all right. Well, thanks for listening, everybody.
right.
That has been Gamer Athletes.